All right, here we go with the daily challenge. I'm gonna start off with just a replay on the first hole. Found a pretty good line. I have a good chance at eagle. Just throw a river off the tee, and then either the beast or the sapphire for the upshot. I feel like I can get it maybe one out of 7 or 8 times. This is the light glide ride on a forehand. Ideally, you want to go left of those rocks, but this works out really well as well. If I'm a little closer, I'll go glide roll, but I'm a little farther back, so I'm going to go light glide again, and hopefully it'll slide up there a little closer to the basket rather than check up like the roll does. So good start, first 2 holes, 3 under. I've gone through this probably 5 or 6 times where I completed it and just been able to get 12 under, but I feel like it should be doable if you can get through these first 3 holes. This is a light glide. I'm not trying to get all the way down there. I'm just trying to give me kind of a better shot at birdie. I don't think this wind is very good for an eagle chance. So 462. I think we're just going to go river, add like 120 feet to whatever disc you're throwing. Definitely better to be a little short than long, but this is looking pretty good. Again, this is the river and right next to the basket. So perfect way to finish the first 3 holes, and then it gets a little easier after that. For some reason, I've been struggling with this hole. I don't know if it's the wind or what, but just haven't hit it quite right, and having longer eagle putts than I'm used to. But this is right where I want to hit it. Should get me up there in 65 feet or so, 67. So we better not miss this. It's a little tricky uphill, but we got it dead center. So we got that one. This next one, it's gettable, but it's a tough one. My new line is a sapphire, middle chevron on top of that tree there. With this wind, I just put a little bit of hyzer, and this is a little too much hyzer. But it got a nice kick off that rock. Don't have to worry about it rolling out of bounds. So a birdie on there is good. No hazard for a par or anything. This one, I'm not going to try to ace it. Just going to try to throw it up there for a birdie. The beast doesn't have enough distance to get there. Sometimes it'll skip and kind of try to go in the basket, but it never really gets high enough. As you can see there, that was a good example. Wasn't on line, but even if it was, it would have just hit the bottom of the basket. So birdie there is good. And then 7, 8, and 9. 7 we should get. Probably should go roller on here with this wind, but I'm still going to go with the glide skip. Looks like a good line if I can just get over that last hill. There we go. Perfect. 55. Again, we should be able to make that. Throw it like 62 or 5, somewhere around there. Make sure it gets enough. All right, starting to get nervous. If we can get these last 2, or at least get to 13. This one should be gettable. It's a good roller hole as well, but a little more tricky with that big tree. So I just do glide skip, and this is right on target. Yes. Don't even have to worry about throwing it. Just put it in. And what to do on the last hole. So I read through a few times, and it's pretty tough to get over. I don't even know if it's possible. You can do kind of the glide skip high and skip it over, but I'm just going to lay up, and then worst case scenario, I miss the upshot and get a birdie, and at least I got 13 under, and then I'm done. But hopefully we can throw this in and get on the leaderboard here. 129, headwind. Come on, baby. Drop down. Yes, we got it. 14 under, top of the leaderboard, tied with some others, of course, but I thought that score was pretty gettable, so glad we got it. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you're still grinding, hopefully this helps you get up there on the leaderboard, but I appreciate you watching me play some DGV.